This year, Mini is blowing out 60 candles, and to help celebrate, it's released a Mini 60 Years edition. We are in Leyland Grove in the Sydney suburb of Zetland, where this 1969 Morris Mini K was made. So just how much has changed over the years? Let's find out. Mini first hit our shores in 1959, and 2 years later, after it proved just as popular here as in the UK, the Morris 850 went into Australian production. But there was just one problem. Because it's so cold in the UK, Minis never came out with wind-down windows. In the Australian heat, it's not exactly ideal. So for the first time in Mini's history, and thanks to us Aussies, the Mini was born with wind-down windows. Being light and agile around corners, they quickly proved themselves to the New South Wales Police Force, with more than 1,000 Minis used as high-speed pursuit cars. And they broke records, taking the first 9 places outright in the 1966 Gallagher 500 race at Mount Panorama. The little Mini was a force to be reckoned with. So we put our name on the wind-up window, but then we got our own car, the Morris Mini K, which is the renamed Deluxe Mark II. The K stands for kangaroo and was claimed to have been made using 80% of local materials. It was advertised as a great leap forward at a price of $1,780 and had a distinctive kangaroo decal on the side body panel. Time to put it up against its 50-year younger sibling. We all know Minis aren't exactly mini anymore, especially when these two are side by side. But the 2019 model still has the famous Mini silhouette, even if it is a good 700mm longer and 300mm wider. Once you start looking, you can pick up on similarities between the two. See this chrome strip that runs all the way along the base of the car? Well, on the new one, the chrome strip runs along the base of the glass. Also, both cars have chrome headlight surroundings and very similar shaped grilles. How's this? In the boot, you can fit the petrol tank, the spare wheel and the battery while still having room for a bag. And one of the things that I love about this car is the rego plate flaps down just in case you need to keep the boot open while you're driving. But just how mini is it on the inside? Actually, you would be surprised. It's very spacious in here, and I think you could comfortably fit 4 people. Probably a good thing we aren't moving though, as we wouldn't get anywhere in a hurry. It has side mirrors, but you don't really need to use them because A, they're tiny and useless, and B, the car is that small you can see all the way around it. The storage space in here is incredible, and seeing as there's no infotainment screen, you can make your own by sitting the phone right in front of your eyes. Meanwhile, the newer Mini looks bigger on the outside but feels smaller on the inside. However, the sunroof helps with opening the cabin a bit more. Storage space is woeful. I struggle to securely sit my phone anywhere in here. Cup holders are too small. It has a fun and colourful infotainment screen in the same place as the old Mini's instrument cluster, and the 60 Years edition has these awesome brown leather seats with green piping and 60-year detailing, which would probably even look good in the old Mini. Very retro, don't you think? But just how comfy are they when bombing into corners? They're quite good. The bolsters keep you nice and secure when you really want to push it around a corner and it remains planted, and the steering is as direct as you would expect a Mini to be. The 2-litre turbo petrol engine is more than enough power to get it to boogie, and once it's in sport mode, that's when the fun starts. Kicks down a gear, the steering gets heavy, and listen to this! The ride can get a little rough, but it's not too harsh to live with day to day. I'm absolutely itching to get into that old Mini though. Welcome to the world of classic car motoring. Everything rattles in here. Oh, it makes clunking sounds. The steering wheel position feels like I'm driving a van. It's ridiculous. Because it only weighs about 650 kilo, it has a perfect power to weight ratio with its 1100cc engine. Meanwhile, the newer Mini weighs just over a tonne but has 3 times the amount of power. Potholes aren't so great when you're driving on 10-inch wheels, and neither are speed humps because the back of the seat is not secured. It almost feels like James Bond pressed the eject button. I'm sure that's safe. But where the Mini really comes into play is when you find the corner. That's what they're known for. It just sticks to the road like glue. You get that classic go-kart feeling and it feels like it's on rails. Pretty much handles the same way a new Mini does. What a trip down memory lane, or in this case, Leyland Grove, it has been. There's no doubting the Mini of new still has that retro feel, character and fun factor like the Mini of old. Good things really do come in small packages. Happy 60th birthday, Mini.